Middle Tennessee 1-2 this season when trailing at the half. Trailing here by 5, 33-28. Hey, Blue Raider fans, are you interested in bringing a group to a game this season? Maybe a youth sports team, your church family, or a group of colleagues? No better way to enjoy a game in the Murphy Center than with a group of friends. Tickets are currently on sale at a special rate of $10 for groups of 20 or more, and can include experiences like the High Five Tunnel or Bench Kids. To secure your block of seats, call the group sales department at 615-904-8082. Joe Fisher, Kyle Turnham with you, Micah in the studio. And what do you expect right out of the gate here for the start of the third quarter?
Well, first and foremost, defensively, let's make sure we find Cheeseman. When you look at the stats, obviously, she's 4 out of 5 from the three-point line. Belmont 4, finished the first half 5 out of 12. But when you take those 4 out of 5 away, they're only 1 for 7 as a team. So know where she's at. Don't get lost on getting caught up in the zoning of the ball screens and just stay tagged on her. Make her score other ways.
Bruins with the basketball to open this third quarter. Middle Tennessee will move left to right as you listen here in quarter number 3. The handoff to LaChapelle goes back outside to Banks. Behind the back dribble. Cut off at the top of the key. Goes to Jones. Jones' 3 is offline. No good. Rebound Boulder Raven. Good solid defense on the opening possession. Now Blakely front court. A chance to start off getting a little bit closer. Lady Raiders trail by as much as 13. Gregory into the lane. Boulder Raven goes up. Missed it. Rebound Belmont, and a whistle and a foul. Or did they say it was just a shove? They're going to say it was off Middle Tennessee. They did not double team Nas that time.
Well, again, I think Nas has got to be a lot stronger in her leg whip, and she's got to get to the rim. She's still fading from contact in those situations. That's got to be a drop step.
Bruins front court. Banks behind the back dribble. Lost it, got it back. Up top, Cheeseman. Cheeseman guarded by Enrique. And a foul is going to be on Scott, and that's going to be her third.
Yeah,
trying to fight her way over the screen.
Tamia, that's a foul you don't want. You just got to keep your hands clear, show your hands at all times, move your feet. That time she got caught up with her hands in. Good call.
And her third. Bruins to inbound, send it in to Harrison.
I think it's pretty obvious we need to keep her on the floor.
Probably so. And a whistle, offensive foul away from the basketball. I think they're going to get LaChapelle, and they will. That's her second.
Belmont certainly hasn't lacked for physicality in this game.
They brought it today. They have
been a physical game. You can tell this is a game that they've got earmarked.
Gregory to Enrique. Alina with a handoff to Blakely. Blakely works it right to left, now to Gregory. Gregory being guarded by Jones. Bounces it, back to Gregory. Floater from 14 feet, too strong. Boulder Raven with the rebound, put it back up too strong, and here comes Belmont. A lot of traffic underneath, fighting through all the contact and unable to finish.
Yeah, Nas,
Cheeseman traveled with it, no call there. They lob it inside for Harrison, and it's going to go out of bounds. No, it's saved by LaChapelle. Her jumper is good.
Boy, what a tough break play. I mean, that ball was thrown up for grabs a couple of times and ends up in LaChapelle's hands, and she ends up knocking down the shot.
She's got 12. 35-28. Belmont up by 7. Gregory, they've really done a good job keeping her out of the scoring column today as well. Scott, pull up, 12-footer, too strong. Rebound, Belmont. Bruins cross court to LaChapelle. Going to drive on Scott, cut off by Tamia. They know she's got 3. LaChapelle trying to attack. Good job by Scott keeping her ground. Out to Jones. Tootie Jones works around the screen from Harrison. Now bounces to Harrison. She'll take the jumper. It's well short. The rebound taken away by Belmont.
See, that's the shot we want them to take, and we don't clean up the play.
LaChapelle goes up and under the basket to Jones. Entry pass to Harrison. Kicks it out. Chappelle for 3. Yes! 5 3-pointers for Cheeseman.
And again, Enrique cannot leave her. She can't lose concentration on that matchup. You've got to make Cheeseman put the ball on the floor. Don't give her any more threes.
Pass to Boulder Raven, goes back outside Scott. Tamia for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound off the backboard, taken away by the Bruins. 5-0 run for Belmont to start this half. Banks Holding the basket. Oh, launches a long three and air ball out of bounds. And I think Coach Brooks will probably say, I don't really need that one right now. That was 2 or 3 steps behind the line.
That probably was as bad of a shot selection as I've seen in a long, long time.
They did not need that. Up 10 with the momentum. Now let's see if Middle can start to fight their way back into it again. Scott, Boldareva comes up top. Swings it right side to Gregory. Entry pass Arike off the right block. Alina works her way to the left. Puts it up off the glass, no good, but she's fouled by Harrison.
Yeah, Alina, to be honest with you, a little bit fortunate that time. Once again, going off the 1-2 instead of the 2, and if Harrison doesn't swing at her, probably doesn't pick up that foul, and we don't get a finish either.
Foul on Harrison is her third, and Arike at the line. And Rick Insel and Matt Insel take the opportunity during this little break to bring Scott and Boldareva both over in front of the bench for a conversation.
Yeah, Harrison hasn't, who had just got subbed out for, has not been a big contributor offensively, but does have 5 rebounds, so Belmont not as strong of a rebounding team with Harrison off the floor.
Arike makes the first free throw. She is in double figures with 10. And she made them both. Lady Raiders perfect at the line. They're 8 for 8. 38-30 Rebels, or Bruins rather. It was Rebels in the old days. Outside to Banks. Banks drives on Scott, hesitates, picks up the dribble in the lane, throws the ball toward the center line. It's saved by LaChapelle. LaChapelle guarded by Gregory, and a foul on Jalen. Wasn't a lot there, but had a little bit of an arm bar, and that was called, and that's her third. Second foul of the quarter. And Coach Insel right in front of us reminding her, you have 3 fouls now. Keep that in mind. Cheeseman for 3. That one's offline. She finally missed one, and it's going to go out of bounds to the Lady Raiders.
Well, it was a little bit more contested, but again, Arike has got to not leave her. Don't leave her any space at all. Make her put the ball on the floor. We just don't want her to catch and shoot. I don't care if she does miss it.
Boldareva spins left, powers one up, short. Rebound, Cheeseman. Tied up by Arike. Possession arrow will leave it with the Lady Raiders.
Good job by Arike of getting to the offensive glass there. Middle, for all the shots that we've missed, Joe, we've not been a good offensive rebounding team. That offensive rebound, only our 6th for the game.
Yep. Cheeseman headed down court. She thought it was their ball. She got down to the top of the key other side and wondered where her teammates were. They were all down here waiting for the inbounds play. Inbounded to Scott from Middle Tennessee. To Blakely. Inside. Boldareva works her way to the lane. There's the double team. Stripped away on the double team. Reach in by Sanaa Tripp, the freshman, making her first appearance. Actually, they basically triple teamed her when she had it. Holmes. Cheeseman, another 3, maybe partially blocked that time. Rebound, offensive board again for Belmont. Up top, Holmes for 3. No good. Rebound. This one will go out of bounds, and it will be Middle Tennessee basketball.
And notice when those shots are contested on Cheeseman, the result is very different.
Very different, yep.
Just be there on the catch.
Just past the midway point of the third quarter, Belmont leading 38-30.
Middle's defense has picked up a little bit. Belmont on a scoring drought.
There's Gregory, wide open layup.
There we go.
Got a great cut off the screen. Jalen comes free. She's got 6.
Just a curl cut off the pin down on the weak side.
Lead down to 6, 38-32. LaChapelle up top, Cheeseman. They run the weave to Tripp. Tripp drives the lane, throws up a shot, no good. Rebound, Boldareva. Good help side defense. Blakely wants to run. Blakely down court, leaves it for Gregory. Into the corner, Arike for 3, short. Rebound to the corner, Scott. Another offensive board here and another chance. Gregory finds Blakely, and they'll reset. 4:10 to go in the quarter.
Need a score here badly. Belmont really struggling offensively. We need to make some hay.
Boldareva, near side. Gregory for 3. Yeah!
There it is.
Jalen with 9. The lead down to 3, 38-35. LaChapelle up top. Energy on the Blue Raiders sideline now. Out to LaChapelle, guarded by Gregory. Remember, Jalen's got 3. Gregory just backed off, did not want to commit the 4th.
Well, we had no help side
Yep.
at all. I mean, LaChapelle drove it baseline. We had nobody at the X, nobody rotating out. It was just a wide open layup.
40-35.
We're sending the ball handler that way. Be there.
Gregory bounce pass to Enrique. Elena down low in the lane. Tries to get some room. Could not finish the shot. Bruins the other way.
Elena overthought that, I believe.
Yep. Spun 3 or 4 times in there. Holmes with 3 minutes left in the quarter. Blakely went for the steal, didn't get it. Trip. Works it right side. Stumbled, dribbled right into Enrique, and they're going to call a foul. That's a bailout right there. They're going to call the foul on Blakely. Timeout, 2:53 left to go in the quarter. Belmont 40, MTSU 35. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
MT Dining is eating made easy. With more than 19 dining locations, you will never run out of variety on campus. Whether it's Chick-fil-A, Subway, or Starbucks, we've got the brands you love right here. Need a quick snack or Scantron? Stop by one of the 5 pods on campus and try out MT Dining's new Farm to Fork experience. Farmers Market, now open, located in the Student Union. Visit mtdining.com for more information or visit our office in the Keithley University Center, room 202.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Our second half presented as always by Granis & Associates, certified public accountants specializing in business and personal accounting and tax services. Granis & Associates, 615-895-1040 and online at www.gcpas.com.
Joe, this has got the feel of a conference tournament game or an NCAA game.
Yep.
Both teams really playing very hard defensively, and that's depicted when you look at the offensive outputs of both teams. Belmont only 3 out of 10 from the floor in that quarter. Middle 2 out of 10 from the floor in that quarter, really struggling to score.
You look at the shooting totals for the game. Middle Tennessee at 31%. Belmont started off red hot. They were 9 for their first 12. Now they are 41% for the game. Credit Middle Tennessee's defense. They have certainly picked up their intensity, and as you mentioned, Kyle, I think they picked up their physicality a little bit too. Belmont, in the early part of this game, was clearly the more aggressive, the more physical team.
Well, and I think where we really need to be a lot more physical is at the rim on the shot.
Yeah.
I think Nas has gotten her touches, but she hasn't gotten finishes because she's fading from contact.
Yes.
Elena's sort of overthinking things a little bit down there. I would love to see them just start catching the ball, drop-stepping, and going through Belmont. Belmont has got Harrison on the sideline in foul trouble, or had her there with 3 fouls. So I feel like we've had the physical advantages at the rim. We just haven't taken advantage of it because we're fading from contact.
Yep, Moldoreva is 0 for 7 from the field in this game. She has 2 points. They came from the free throw line. She does have 10 rebounds on the day. It was a 5-point halftime deficit. Belmont built it back to 10, but the Lady Raiders have cut it back to 5 with 2:53 left in this third quarter. Remember, this is a doubleheader day. We'll have the men for you 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one. They'll go on. Chip Walters and my partner here, Kyle, will switch headsets, pulling double duty today.
Well, it would be nice to see how we would play with a lead because we've been playing uphill the entire game.
Cheeseman launched the three, missed. Bouldereva pulled her 11th rebound. Blakely behind the back dribble will set it up top of the key. Chased by Banks.
Boy, Enrique has got a major mismatch in her matchups.
Bouldereva double team. There's Enrique. Drives baseline. Cut off by Busick. Back outside to Blakely. Shot clock at 5. Courtney dribbled through a double team and turned it over. Belmont coming the other way. Hand off to Banks. Bouldereva had to pick up on help. That's going to leave Cheeseman now. Enrique chasing her. Jones, Tootie Jones. Gregory went down, no call. Jumper offline, no good. Long rebound in the corner. Cheeseman could not hang on. It'll go to Middle Tennessee.
Joe, when we're feeding Nas, Enrique is now diving to the rim. And when that ball comes out on the diagonal, they're leaving Enrique to go double.
Right.
If Enrique would just step in, we can go diagonal +1 inside and get shots at the rim like it's going out of style because they can't get back. And Enrique's matchup is no matchup for her at all.
Scott with the basketball on the wing, still trying to trim a 5-point deficit. Bouldereva, near side Gregory with the shot fake, comes open, 3, yes!
Jalen Gregory has gone 2 for 2 from that basic same spot and has pulled middle within 2.
She made 2 huge threes late in that win over Purdue in Fort Myers. Outside for a 3 by Busick, that is off the top of the backboard and then goes in.
Goodness gracious.
It hit the iron, top of the glass, and then went in. Busick was 6, 43-38. Scott with a nice catch right in front of us here. Bouldereva comes up top. They sag off of her. She thought about it, didn't take it. Gregory, entry pass Enrique. Up and under. Elena with a shot too strong. Rebound Harrison for Belmont.
It's just got to be more physical with your offensive post play there. Okay, take it up and score. Busick's not going to stop her.
Backdoor cut Holmes, an offensive rebound to Harrison. Boy, another second chance. And Belmont's going to settle it down. Shot clock at 13. Banks gets a screen from Harrison. Blakely read it correctly, cut her off. Shot clock at 5. Banks trying to work her way in closer. Forced up the one-hander, got it. Tough shot. Third team all Missouri Valley. And her first points make it a 7-point lead. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Belmont up 45-38. Bouldereva off the block. Works her way to the lane. Inside out to Blakely. Blakely, tough 15-footer, is fouled. She'll go to the line. Banks will be called for the foul. That is her third. Well, when you look at it, Kyle, from a standpoint, if you're Belmont and who's really been the offensive threats for Middle Tennessee, it's really only been Tamia Scott and Jalen Gregory. Enrique yes, on occasion, but it's been those two. And the first free throw miss of the day occurs here as Blakely.
Well, and I don't know obviously how this game is going to turn out, but if it doesn't turn out in our favor, it's going to be because of the lack of physicality of our 4 and 5 position in finishing at the rim. We have gotten the ball to the rim at will and got very little to show for it.
Blakely makes the second free throw. She's got 3 points. Middle Tennessee will show full court pressure here. 19.2 seconds to go in the quarter. Belmont inbounds to Banks. Banks, there's the double team. They send it to La Chapelle. Now with 12 in the quarter. Back out to Banks with 10. Standing near the center circle.
Stay Nas.
Banks works into traffic. Nas knocked it away. Loose ball picked up with 3, with 2. La Chapelle is short on the 3-point attempt, and that'll end the quarter. Well, Belmont won the quarter by 1. They extend the lead to 6. We go to the fourth. It's Belmont 45, Middle Tennessee 39. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics, because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or at our Greenland Drive location. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
Joey, we've made run after run after run, and we just can't get over the mountaintop. And again, it would just be nice to see what it would be like to play
just
with a little bit of a lead.
Yeah, or even pull even just to see. They've been as close as 3, and every time Belmont's had an answer. Last time it was a 3 that bounced off the top of the backboard. Belmont 18 of 45 from the field, 7 of 21 from three-point range, and 2 for 6 from the line. Middle Tennessee 13 of 40 from the field, 32%, 4 of 12 from 3, 9 of 10 from the line. Rebounding 28-27 in favor of the Lady Raiders. 9 turnovers for Middle Tennessee, 8 for Belmont. So all those stats basically almost even now. Points in the paint 2016 in favor of the Bruins.
Well, when you look at our post play, I mean, here's the bottom line. Nos is 0 of 7 from the floor. Alina is 2 out of 8. She's 1 out of 3 from the three-point line, so that makes her 2 of 5. 1 of 5, I'm sorry.
Right.
1 of 5. So we are now 1 out of 12, basically at the rim.
Yep. Yeah, the scoring has come from Jalen Gregory with 12, Tamia Scott with 11. They're a combined 10 for 19 from the field. And Enrique 6 for 6 from the free throw line. That's where the majority of her points have come from.
Well, you know, the message has got to be with Nas and Enrique. What would you do if you catch the ball there and there's not a defender there? That's what you need to be doing now. Quit worrying about the defender and go through their nose and go finish or get to the free throw line.
Belmont's basketball as we open the fourth quarter. Harrison with the dribble, looked for the backdoor cut to LaChapelle, and it was covered. So now Jones on the wing, picks up the dribble, trying to get it inside, lobs it to the middle. If somebody runs it down, they'll tie it up. Possession arrow will go to Middle Tennessee. Enrique, those are those little intangible things you don't see in the scorebook. Just went and got that ball in the lane.
Well, it's, you know, and from a Belmont perspective, such a bad decision on a post feed there. I mean, it just wasn't open. If it's not open, get rid of the ball and run your offense. But fortunately for us, the jump ball arrow favors us. We get a possession to start the fourth.
Scott on the left wing. Bounce pass to the top to Boldereva. Still looking for her first basket of the game. Gregory drives to the free throw line. Back out to Nas. Back to Gregory, left side. Jalen top of the key. Scott thought about the three. Jones recovered in time. Boldereva 10 feet away. Spins left. Goes up off the glass. Can't get it to go. Another rebound for Belmont. Nas 0 for 8 from the field.
Well, Tamia Scott rescued us in the second quarter. It's basically becoming Tamia Scott time again.
9 minutes left to play.
We just can't get finishes in the 4-5s.
LaChapelle's jumper is no good. Rebound Blakely. Belmont's shooting has cooled off. Middle Tennessee's defense is better, but Lady Raiders just unable to take advantage of it. Scott drives, pulls up, off the glass, no good. Rebound Belmont. Just can't finish around the rim.
Yeah, short arm that one a little bit. That's going to be a foul on Enrique.
That's her second, team's first of the quarter. Yeah, the shot chart you would have would be a lot of empty circles all close to the rim for Middle Tennessee.
Yep. I mean, basically all inside the arc.
Yep. 6-point Bruins lead. Belmont with the basketball. 8:30 left to play. Do the Lady Raiders have one good, solid late stretch run in them? LaChapelle up and under, finished nicely. They didn't cut her off on the drive. She did a little reverse. She's got 16.
Yet another baseline drive with no defensive rotation over.
47-39. Bruins back up by 8. Gregory, 3, left wing. She was fouled. She'll get 3 shots. LaChapelle running at the shooter. Got there a little bit late. That's her third. I mentioned that game against Purdue. Lady Raiders had trailed practically the whole game. And then middle of the fourth quarter, Jalen comes down and hits back-to-back threes and totally flipped it. She makes the first free throw.
Well, you're constantly talking to teams about stacking scores and stacking stops. That's how you make those types of runs, and that's been the unfortunate thing, is that when we get a score, we give up a score. We're basically just trading baskets.
Gregory makes all 3 of the free throws. She's got 15. Well, the lead back down to 5, 47-42. Pressure on in the backcourt. LaChapelle picked up, and timeout taken there by Bart Brooks and the Belmont Bruins as Middle Tennessee threw a press on them.
Zone trap.
Timeout. We'll take it as well with 7:56 left to play. Belmont 47, Middle Tennessee 42. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center, the official medical group of MTSU Athletics, proudly keeping Murfreesboro healthy since 1949. Joe Fisher, Kyle Turnham with you. Lady Raiders hanging in, but it's been an uphill climb all day. It's still just a 5-point deficit, 47-42, Belmont leading with 7:56 left to play officially. Lady Raiders 31% from the field. I tell you what, Kyle, if you just looked at the stats and said, okay, Middle shoots 31% from the field. Boulder-Ava is 0 for 8 from the field. Enrique is 2 for 8 from the field. You're only down 5?
Well, I'm going to reiterate what I said at halftime, which was exactly that. That for us to only be down like we were at the half, given the circumstances, given the output, we were very, very fortunate. And we're still very fortunate to only be down 5 in this case. I mean, if we can get Enrique and Nas to finish down the stretch, we will win this game going away.
Hasn't happened yet.
Hasn't happened yet, though.
LaChapelle with 16. Cheeseman with 5 3-pointers. She is 5 for 9 from 3-point range. The rest of the Bruins team, is 2 for 13 from three-point range. Middle Tennessee, and the other thing keeping the Lady Raiders in it is the free throw line. 12 for 13 from the stripe. Belmont only 2 for 6. Bruins called a timeout after Middle Tennessee put on some pressure in the backcourt. So 20 to shoot as the Bruins will inbound near midcourt. And it'll be La Chapelle with the basketball. Guarded by Gregory. Bounce pass down low, stripped away. Nice play by Boldareva. And Enrique picks it up.
Belmont continues to try to go to Harrison, oddly enough, and it's not working, but it's benefiting us greatly.
Scott on the wing. Bounce pass to Gregory. Gregory off the screen. Jalen had it taken away. Stolen by Jones.
See, again, get a stop, then we have a turnover. Get a score, then we give up a score. You just can't make up any ground.
Harrison at the top. Dribbles to the right, hands off to Jones. Jones drives, pulls up on the baseline. Jumper too strong. Rebound is going to be a jump ball. Possession will go to the Bruins.
And once again, go get the rebound. We've got players standing and watching. Harrison just basically pursued the ball at a much higher level.
And I know football players and receivers, they talk about getting the ball at the apex. You know, go get the ball.
Point.
Don't wait for the ball to come down.
Yes.
And that's what happened there. So Belmont will inbound on the baseline with another opportunity and 20 on the shot clock. Jones into Harrison. Harrison dribbles it out to the top of the free throw lane. Now backs in on Boldareva. Shoved her. That's got to be a foul or a travel. They're going to call a travel. Either one, because she just lowered a shoulder and stumbled into Boldareva and turned it over.
Well, and again, that's where it's so critical. We got the stop. Now we've got to get a score. You got to cut into this thing.
Boldareva guarded by Cheeseman. Enrique, they go right back into Nas. Goes up from the right side. That one goes. Her first basket of the day.
See, no guesswork. Catch the ball and score. Just that simple. Catch the ball and score.
Got it down to 3. 47-44 Bruins. 6:38 left to play. Nas sags back off Harrison at the top of the key. You don't want to sag back off Holmes.
No, don't leave Holmes.
And she's got the ball. Scott right with her. Holmes drives right side of the lane. Good help by Boldareva. Up top, Cheeseman partially blocked by Enrique. Offensive rebound blocked by Boldareva. Loose ball out of bounds off of Tamia Scott. Oh, those are the ones you just got to try to find a way to hang on to.
3.1. We've got to make sure that we understand what our role is here. Watch the stack formation inside on a step back and a lob over the top.
And all the coaching staff right in front of us here yelling out instructions. As you said, you got to know 3.1 left on this inbounds. Trying to get Blakely to pay. Oh, they get the ball into Busick. It's blocked by Boldareva. Here comes Tamia the other way. Scott going to go all the way to the rim. Basket. Yes!
And
it's down to
foul.
1. And the foul. Oh, my.
And don't look now, but the chance to tie this game.
For the first time since the early moments.
Well, I was calling for it in the previous media. It's Tamia Scott time.
To tie the game. Missed it. Rebound, Cheeseman. 47-46 Bruins. 6:05 left to play. Banks drives, came wide open through the lane, and she was fouled. That's going to be on Scott. That's going to be her fourth. She did a little crossover and just totally left the defender behind. And the foul on Tamia Scott is her fourth.
Well, we didn't go zone that ball screen. Again, you have to make the switch with who you're guarding, and that was the perfect time for Nas to come off and zone that to keep Banks from getting to the rim. That time she felt like she was guarding Cheeseman, which she wasn't. You can come off of anybody but Cheeseman.
Banks, an 81% free throw shooter, makes them both.
And again, Belmont 0 of 4, so you want to keep them in particular off the free throw line when they're struggling to score.
49-46, Bruins lead. Boldareva just put the ball out there, and Cheeseman took it away. Brought it down right in front of her and presented it. Banks to La Chapelle. Well, this is a big possession, you sense here. for both of these teams. LaChapelle drives all the way to the basket, laying it in, and she was fouled.
Boy, she has just made a living out of going straight to the rim and has done it all day. And here's the thing. The book on LaChapelle, 18% three-point shooter. Level her off. You don't have to worry about the three on her. Keep her from getting downhill.
Well, she's got 18 and going to the line after the foul on Boulder-Reva. She missed the free throw. Rebound Scott, but suddenly it's a 5-point game. 51-46. Blakely hands it off to Scott. Scott to the top to Boulder-Reva. Nas being guarded closely by Cheeseman. Goes back to Blakely. Blakely really not much of an offensive threat today so far. Entry pass Boulder-Reva. Spins left. Kicks it back outside to Scott. Tamia, pull-up jumper from 14, good.
Nice play by Tamia on the inside out from Nas.
She's got 15, and timeout taken by Middle Tennessee. With 5:03 left to play, Belmont, the lead is down to 3 at 51-48. Gregory with 15. And Tamia Scott with 15. Elena Enrique with 12. Once again, Boulder-Reva held to just one basket today, as she has 4 points on the day. Atmos Energy is delighted to sponsor the Blue Raiders and fuel homes and business in Tennessee, Middle Tennessee, with affordable, efficient, and reliable natural gas for today and generations to come. Natural gas is the smart choice for fueling our energy future.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Middle spring their zone trap on Belmont. It's had positive effects in this game at a bare minimum. Cost Belmont a timeout. Could take another one away. Something to just change the tempo of this. Middle 3 out of their last 3, so obviously stops at an absolute premium.
Middle Tennessee with 2 timeouts remaining. Belmont with 3 timeouts remaining. Belmont with 2 fouls in this fourth quarter, and Middle Tennessee with 3. Again, shooting-wise, Lady Raiders have been basically below the 40% mark all day. They're at 35.6%, 16 of 45. Belmont has cooled off as well, thanks in great part to the defense. Now 38% from the field. Points in the paint, 24-22 in favor of the Bruins. Turnover points, 9-8 in favor of the Bruins. Second chance points, 7-3 in favor of the Bruins. Offensive rebounds, 10-7 in favor of Belmont. Rebounding, 33-31 in favor of Belmont.
Well, you look at big differences in the game just based on season stats, and obviously LaChapelle came in as one of their double-figure scorers, averaging 10-9, and she's sitting there right now with 18. She's been a big factor in this. Cheeseman comes in only averaging 7-4, but has 15, and the player for them that really hasn't been much of a factor at all is Holmes, who is coming in at 11-8 right now at halftime, only 2 for her.
Yep. Not a starter, but their leading scorer coming into the game. And Cheeseman with 5 3-pointers on the day. Second straight year she has hit 5 threes against Middle Tennessee. So 5:03 left to play. I have a feeling this 5 minutes is going to take a little longer than 5 minutes.
I think you're right. Well, this is big KYP time. Know your personnel. Just like on the ball screens on the previous play. Are you guarding Cheeseman or are you guarding Harrison? If you're guarding Harrison or Busick, you've got to come zone that, because Belmont will try to take advantage of that. If it's Cheeseman, you can't zone it at all, and you've got to stay tagged on her.
Stay with her, that's right. Bruins with the basketball, front court Banks, left wing, guarded by Blakely. Cheeseman comes up top to set a screen. Banks with a little jab step. Crosses over, now leaves it for Cheeseman, top of the key, Enrique with her. Look for the backdoor cut to Holmes, not open. They hand it off to LaChapelle. 15-foot jumper, good.
Boy, how good has she been?
First player for Belmont this season to score 20 in a game.
She's been really good.
She's got 20, 53-48.
Tamia Scott has got the favorable matchup, being guarded by Holmes. Holmes cannot guard her off the bounce.
Enrique off the right block, works to the lane, steps to her left, and stumbles and
Walks.
traveled.
See, again, just
Too much movement.
overthinking it. Overthinking it. Just drop, step, and score.
So the turnover, the 12th on the Lady Raiders.
Middle going 2-1-2 on their trap here.
53-48, Bruins lead by 5, 4:18 left to play. 2-1-2 zone trap to LaChapelle. The diagonal pass to the front court to Busick, and now into the hands of Banks. Need a couple of stops here. Banks, runner in the lane, way off the mark. Rebound Enrique.
Got
now
a
you got numbers.
5-on-4 for a push.
You got numbers if you go. Gregory cannot shoot. Recovering in time was LaChapelle. Handoff to Blakely. Blakely bounce pass to Scott. I don't think Belmont's concerned at all about Blakely trying to score.
No.
They've just kind of let that go. Inside Gregory tried a backdoor pass. Tough one to Enrique out of bounds.
Well,
that was a tough pass
threw
to
it
catch.
like a rocket
Yeah.
in a phone booth. I mean, there is no way Enrique could have seen that, much less caught it.
So back-to-back costly turnovers. And the Bruins once again with the ball, trying to stretch their 5-point advantage. Holmes hesitates, goes up too strong off the glass, rebound Bouldereva. Now Blakely. Blakely is going to run all the way to the rim, put it up, missed it, but was fouled. That was the right decision. She had the balance there, drew the contact, and she'll go to the line. And the foul on Cheeseman, and that's her 4th. Blakely at the line. Only 3 points on the day, makes the toss. When it's all said and done, the free throw line could be the difference in this game. 53-49 Bruins. Blakely makes them both. Lady Raiders are 14 of 16 at the stripe. Belmont 4 for 9. The lead down to 3, 53-50. 3:23 left in regulation. Banks races past Blakely, cut off by Bouldereva. 3 is good by Cheeseman. Wow. 6 3-pointers.
No space. You can leave her no space.
She's got 18. The lead jumps back to 6, 56-50. Scott up at the top now with the basketball. Works off the flat screen, goes to the lane, draws a double team. Now steps through, came open, missed the shot. Had a wide open look, couldn't finish. Belmont with the rebound, 6-point lead, 2:42 left.
Starting to run out of time, Joe.
Yep. Every time they've inched close, Belmont's had an answer. Banks, little hesitation move, kicks to the corner. Wide open 3, good, and that's LaChapelle.
Once again, LaChapelle ringing the bell.
She's got 23. The lead jumps to 9. Blakely, baseline drive by Enrique, and a stumble, and I believe that's going to be a blocking foul on Holmes, and it will. So that will be the 4th foul, so it won't be shots. I believe it was before. Oh, they are going to give her shots. I thought they were going to say that was on the floor. Enrique will get the free throw opportunity. In double figures for the first time in a while is Alina.
Joe, I agree with you. I don't think there was any way she was in the act of shooting there.
Nope.
That was clearly on the floor. But we'll take them.
Yep, we will. She makes the free throw. She's got 13. 59-51. Second one on the way. Good. Now you got to get some stops. 59-52. Time running out. 2:12 left to play. LaChapelle double teamed in the back court. Gets it in front court to Jones. Jones being chased by Gregory. Double teamed on the sideline, and the whistle and timeout taken by the Bruins. That double team, they had her on the sideline, and Coach Brooks said, I'm going to burn one of my timeouts right here.
Well, he recognizes, just like we do, that it's a possession-by-possession game here, and every possession really matters. I mean, Middle's got to really ratchet things up defensively, and on the previous play, you had a scenario where we just didn't stay in front of dribble penetration, drew help, and then the diagonal pass came out for LaChapelle to just rise up and make yet another shot. 23 for the day for her, and then we lose Cheeseman again, and she knocks down a three, so 6 big points.
6-3, that's right. And it's interesting, you look at the stats, Boulder-Ava does have a made free throw. It's not a made basket. It's not indicated here on the stat monitor, but she does have one made basket.
Yes,
She's
she does.
1 for 8 from the field. Blakely 2 for 7, Arike 2 for 8. Belmont with the ball, 12 on the shot clock. Jones straight away. Cheeseman up top, sets a flat screen for her. Jones cut off by Gregory, leaves it back for Cheeseman. Cheeseman with the shot clock at 3. Hands it to Holmes, launches, hits the 3. That's a dagger right there.
That's one of those times that you start to wonder if that shot goes down, is it going to happen?
Yep, and now the lead is suddenly 10. Had it down to 3.
And Middle's got to attack. We're running a lot of unnecessary time here.
Yeah, Blakely's out dribbling near the center line. Finally get it inside to Gregory. Gregory brings it back out, Boulder-Ava on the baseline. Shot clock's already down to 5, and there's the turnover. Holmes the other way, and the Bruins would likely be content to just run some clock here.
They're going to do nothing but put it on ice right now.
1:10 left to play. Belmont fans kind of breathing a little easier, sensing they may have this one secured. Shot clock at 10, 1 minute left to play. Banks, outside Cheeseman. Cheeseman, handoff LaChapelle for 3, why not?
Why not?
She's got 26, what a day she's had.
You got to give credit where credit's due. Boy, she has stepped up and answered the bell.
65-52. Blakely in the lane. Basket won't go. Rebound Cheeseman. Going to be a quiet ride back to the Borough. Got it down to 1. You said it over and over again, Kyle. Could just never, ever get over the hump. Either a costly turnover or a key basket by Belmont just when they needed it. And there's a foul on Blakely. Well, all the scoring today, Gregory with 15, Scott with 15, Arike with 14. Credit Belmont. Boulder-Ava held to 4 points, 1 made basket today. And 16.6 seconds remaining. Belmont does not have to shoot the ball again, and I don't think they will, and I don't think Middle will press them.
No.
Well, we told you coming into this, Belmont 4-4, but they have played a tremendously difficult schedule. They are a very good basketball team, and they beat Middle Tennessee by a final score of 65-52. It is their 5th win over the Lady Raiders in their last 6 meetings.
Yeah, and sometimes you get paralysis by analysis.
Yep.
And you get things in your head, and it's really difficult to win the mental game. And today, we didn't win the mental game or the physical game.
Right, yep, Belmont was the more physical team today and got it done in big shots led by LaChapelle with 26. The first time a Belmont player has scored 20 in a game this season. Where the loss, Lady Raiders fall to 7-3. Belmont improves to 5-4. Stay with us. The Exit Realty postgame show brought to you by Exit Realty. Bob Lamb and Associates, agents Brad Hopkins, Chip Walters, Richard Lewis, and Tim Page. The #1 producing Exit Realty office in the United States. Find them online at exitmurfreesboro.com. Belmont a winner 65-52. We're back in a moment with the postgame show. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 47 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence, only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2023 total sales.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Just so I can hear when we're back. Welcome back to the post-game show. Belmont a winner today by a score of 65-52. So the Raiders fall to 7-3 on the season. Tough game, just played catch-up all day long. Could not ever get over the hump. Got it to 1, but could never get over the hump. Our Built Ford Tough player of the game is Jalen Gregory. Visit buyfordnow.com for all Ford makes and models because the best trucks are built Ford Tough. Tough game today, Jalen. What was the difference today, do you think?
I think it was really just coming out in the beginning. We were really sluggish. That's how we've been practicing this week, and so that's what the coaches have been preaching. Like, we got to start coming out better, and that obviously showed that we have not been practicing how we should be. And so I think that's something we need to fix. And then obviously, like, rebounding, we've got to be more, like, consistent with the rebounding the whole game.
You know, Belmont's a team with shooters, and they had a couple and they chased you all day long. They were not going to give you a lot of easy looks, were they?
Yeah, they weren't, but that's a big thing with me is I've got to start the game off not missing my first 3 shots of the game. That was something that the energy of the game, I could have done a better job of hitting the 1 or 2 of those shots and then just giving us a little bit more energy to lead us to the game.
You talk constantly about taking the scout to the floor. And today we had some scouting breakdowns, yes, particularly early on. Mm-hmm. And when you come back on a game like this that's that close down the stretch, those scouts really come into play.
Yeah, it is. And I think you can see, like, in the first quarter, there was definitely breakdowns from all of us. But some of them were bigger than others just because they resulted in points. And so I think it's just this is a game that needed to wake us up if we want to get to where we want to get to in March. And so we need to fix some things and then come back ready for the next game.
Well, we made a comment during the broadcast that this had the feel of a conference tournament, NCAA tournament game in terms of just the intensity on the floor and the possession-by-possession play by both teams.
Yeah, it is. They are a good team. Take no credit away from them. But we definitely, there's at times like we beat ourselves, but it gave us a good look of what it's going to be like when we come to March.
Thank you, Jalen. I appreciate it very much. We'll see you back in Murfreesboro. Kyle, I guess I need to turn you loose. You got another broadcast to do, don't you?
2 or 3, 4 or 5, something like that. No, I'm just going to keep talking until they tell me to leave the gym.
Well, I'll take that headset, and Chip will give you one, okay?
All right, that sounds good.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. We'll come back. We'll visit with Coach Insel in just a moment. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep, so no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
Bucks, cash, bread, coin, dough, bank, loot, cheddar, whatever you call it, the Cash Instant games from the Tennessee Lottery have lots of it. 4 great games absolutely loaded to the brim with top prizes from $50 to $1,000. Now that's a whole lot of cabbage. Moolah, cheese, dinero, Benjamins. Well, you get the idea. Only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Looking for the ultimate hangout spot? Head to Cedar Glade Brews. With 12 taps and over 100 bottles and cans, we've got craft beer, seltzer, mead, kombucha, cider, non-alcoholic, and craft soda for everyone. We're family and dog-friendly, featuring food trucks, live music, and trivia nights. Plus, you can book our space for private events inside or on our spacious patio.
Blue Raider fans enjoy a Cedar Glade brew in the Murphy's Center Beer Garden.
Purveyors of foamy goodness, Cedar Glade Brews, where great times and good vibes await.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
Lady Raider Game Day continues, and we have you covered with a full recap on the Exit Realty postgame show. Today's Lady Raider postgame show is presented by Exit Realty, Bob Lamb and Associates, and agents Brad Hopkins, Richard Lewis, Tim Page, and Chip Walters. The Lady Raider postgame show is also sponsored by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. Fans don't let fans drive drunk. Once again, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
Tough day for the Lady Raiders. They fall at Belmont by a final score of 65-52. We're joined courtside by Coach Rick Insel. It was an uphill battle all day. You were just chasing them all day long.
Well, they've got a good basketball team. You know, they executed. They got it in the players' hands they needed it in, and they finished, and that's the difference. I mean, you look at our post play, we're 2 of 16.
Yeah.
We can't win games doing that.
Yeah. What key did Belmont have in that?
Well, they were giving help, but we just didn't finish. We had shots. We didn't finish. Neither Alina nor Anastasia finished. And, you know, if you don't finish, my perimeter's getting you the ball. We finally had to just go straight to trying to get the ball in Jalen and Tamia's hands. And then they were able to get some shots up. We cut it back, had a chance to tie it up.
Yep.
Missed a free throw, but got to give them credit. They came down, they hit some shots, and that's what you got to do when you're a good basketball team.
I thought you had kind of righted the ship in that last part of the second quarter. Belmont got up to 13. Tamia had 2 fouls. You put her back in and generated something there, had a nice little run to get that down much more manageable by halftime.
Well, Tamia's offense has never been questioned. We just questioned how hard she plays on defense, and she's getting better. And we just got to do a better job there. But she got us back in it with her offense.
Yep.
And we need her, and she's a great offensive basketball player. And could be even better a defensive player. But you got to, defense, you got to sell out to it.
Yeah.
And you got, Gregory is probably our best defensive player. we didn't give any backside help on that either with Nas or with Alina.
Yeah.
And then we gave up. We knew coming in that Cheeseman could shoot the basketball once you go 6 and 11.
Yeah.
From 3. So, that's the difference.
Yeah, that was the frustration I know for you early on,
They
especially.
had 2 players, one get 26, one get 18. We knew coming in that Cheeseman was going to play because she shoots a 3, and they started her. They hadn't been starting her.
Right.
And then we knew Chapel was going to take most of the shots. She did. She took most of the shots. She ended up with she shot the ball 17 times. Ended up with 26 points.
Yeah.
So that we started Tamia on her, moved Gregory on her, and both of them was in foul trouble. So they were hampered by that. But still, we got to do a better job.
Back to Murfreesboro and back to practice, right?
No ifs, ands, buts about it. We got a day or 2 off. Got tests this week.
Right.
And then we got a long trip out to L.A., out to Kansas City, and then on into L.A. But we got a good team. We just found the chemistry, like I told you.
Yep. Keep looking.
We will. We will.
Coach, thank you. Appreciate it. Coach Rickens with us here. We'll take a break, come back, go through the stats and everything for you in just a moment. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 47 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence. Only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See owner's manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2023 total sales.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Today's game is brought to you in part by proud partners of Blue Raider Athletics, Granis & Associates, certified public accountants. They provide a full range of tax preparation, accounting, and bookkeeping services for both business and individual needs. That's Granis & Associates. Give them a call at 615-895-1040 or visit Granis & Associates online at gcpas.com.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Disappointing day for Middle Tennessee as they lose here by a final score of 65-52. And Belmont improves to 5-4 on the season, and the Lady Raiders fall to 7-3. Time to go inside the final numbers of today's game from Granis & Associates, certified public accountants specializing in business and personal accounting and tax services. Granis & Associates, 615-895-1040 and online at www.gcpas.com. For the day, Middle Tennessee 16 of 47 from the field. That is 34%. And the other note, they only made 16 baskets in the entire game today. 4 for 12 from three-point range, 16 for 18 from the free throw line. That's actually what kept it close for a majority of the game. Belmont 25 of 59 from the field, so you notice they made 9 more baskets. They took 12 more shots, shot 42%. 11 of 27 from three-point range. There's one big difference. Of course, Kendall Cheeseman hit 6 of those for the Bruins, and they were 4 for 9 from the free throw line. Rebounding, Bruins with a 35-33 edge and a 10-7 edge in offensive rebounds. So Middle Tennessee, 33 rebounds today. Each Lady Raider rebound brought to you by Window World of Murfreesboro. As America's most trusted remodeler, Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. Visit windowworldmurfreesboro.com for a free quote today. Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window provider of Blue Raider Athletics. Middle Tennessee, 9 assists, 14 turnovers, had 5 of those in the first quarter. 6 steals, 5 block shots on the day. Belmont, 15 assists, 11 turnovers, 8 steals, and 1 block shot. Points off turnovers, 12-8 in favor of the Bruins. Points in the paint, 24-22 in favor of the Bruins. Second chance points, 7-3 in favor of Belmont. Bench points, 11-0 in favor of Belmont. In fact, Middle Tennessee only played 6 players today. Enrique Boldareva, Blakely, Gregory each played all 40 minutes of the day. We'll come back. We'll go through the individual stats and wrap it up from Belmont. Bruins a winner 65-52. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, managed IT, and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through building services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 47 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence. Only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2023 total sales.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Middle Tennessee falls to Belmont 65-52, getting set for the second game of the doubleheader here. Hope you're planning on flipping over and joining Chip Walters and Kyle Turnham for the broadcast. Middle Tennessee and Belmont men in a true old-fashioned doubleheader here at the Curb Event Center. Individually for Middle Tennessee, 3 players in double figures. Jalen Gregory with 15 points on 5 of 9 from the field, 2 of 5 from three-point range. Tamia Scott with 15 points as well. She was 7 of 14 from the field. After that, there's no offense really to talk about. Alina Enrique had 13 points, but she was only 2 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from three-point range, and 8 for 8 from the free throw line. She also had 7 rebounds on the day. Anastasia Boldareva had 1 field goal on the day. The official scorebook that they gave us lists her as 0 for 8 from the field. That's not true. She had 1 made field goal, but nonetheless, she had a very, very difficult day from the field and just missed a lot of shots around the basket. In fact, both Enrique and Boldareva really struggled around the basket. So Nas finished. They had her with 2 points officially. They gave somebody the wrong numbers because she actually, I believe, had 4 points on the day. But nonetheless, when you look at the rest of the offense, you see a combined Enrique Blakely, a combined 4 for 16 from the field. Courtney Blakely, 7 points on 2 of 8 shooting, 3 for 4 from the line. Savannah Davis played 3 minutes, 11 seconds and did not score, as again, Middle only played 6 players today. Belmont, big game for Emily LaChapelle, 26 points. She was 12 of 17 from the field. She got them off to a great start, and she put on the big finish when Middle had things still interesting later in the fourth quarter. Kendall Cheeseman, 6 for 11 from three-point range. She had 18 points and a double-double with 10 rebounds. Carmen Harrison had 3 points and 10 rebounds. Tootie Jones, 3 points and 1 rebound on the day. It was also, Jalen Banks finished with 4 points, 5 assists. Kendall Holmes, 5 points and 4 rebounds. J.C. Busick, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Feltner, Tripp, and Eubank all played and did not score. So once again, Belmont, they've now won 5 of the last 6 meetings between these two teams, and Belmont wins at 65-52. You heard Coach Ensel mention a little while ago they'll have a couple of days off. Finals week is here. Classes are over, but now they're into the testing sessions, so they'll have some time to take care of those, but certainly right back to the practice floor because there's no break here. There's a lot of work still left to do with road trips coming up. Our next game will be on December 14th, next Saturday, and that will be against Kansas State, nationally ranked Kansas State. That will be in the Bill Snyder Women's Basketball Classic in St. Joseph's, Missouri, and that's coming up December 14th. Our game time will be 5 p.m. Central Time, so our airtime 4:30 with the broadcast of Lady Raider basketball. My thanks to Kyle Turnham. Good to have him back with us again here courtside after a bit of a break. And also thanks to Micah in the studio for all of his work. And most thanks of all to you for being with us. Be sure and stay tuned for Middle Tennessee men's basketball as they are taking on Belmont coming up in the second game of this doubleheader. I'm Joe Fisher. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you next Saturday from St. Joseph's, Missouri for Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Middle Tennessee Electric proudly supports the Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Murphy Center. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member services. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit MTE.com to learn more. And about that scoreboard, well, light it up, Blue Raiders.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Well, I thought we were done here at Belmont, but apparently I had one more brief segment they want me to do, so I'll just rehash what happened in this one. Middle Tennessee fell behind early. Belmont won the first quarter 22-15. Lady Raiders fell behind by as much as 13 in the second quarter, made a nice run led by Tamia Scott to get it down to 5 at halftime, as it was 33-28. Basically played the third quarter even. In the fourth, the Lady Raiders got it down to 1, but every time they would get into striking distance with a chance to maybe tie or take the lead, it was either a turnover, a missed shot around the rim, or a huge basket for the Bruins by either Cheeseman or LaChapelle that made the difference, and the Lady Raiders could never get over the hump. And ultimately the final score, Belmont wins it 65-52. Again, our next broadcast next Saturday from St. Joseph's, Missouri, the Bill Snyder Women's Basketball Classic taking on nationally ranked Kansas State. Tip-off is 5 p.m., airtime 4:30 here on the network. I'm Joe Fisher. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you next Saturday for Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics, because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders!
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
Thanks for joining us for this broadcast of the 50th season of Middle Tennessee State University Women's Basketball. Today's broadcast was presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, fans don't let fans drive drunk. The proceeding has been a Van Wagner presentation of the Blue Raider.